Hello, friends. Welcome to my January 2024 bullet journal setup. Already, spoilers, it's so pretty. It turned out so well. I'm so happy with it. That's it. You don't need to watch the rest of the video. Just take my word for it. It's pretty. No, actually, please stick around and see it for yourself. I am putting out at the same time as this my New Year setup video. So once you finish this, go over and watch that. And if you came here from that, thanks. So if you watched my setup from last year, you might notice some slightly similar vibes, but also not. Honestly, if I didn't label it, you might not notice that it's technically the same theme as last year, because this one is so much better in its execution. I've got this beautiful paper that was given to me at a friend's baby shower. My friend opened her present and I went, "Wow, that's gorgeous. Could I have that paper, please?" And then she gave it to me. And then also having these kind of like beiges and tans, and also some blacks and grays as well incorporated in here. I like it a lot. I like flowers. It does not matter to me that January is a winter month, because it's New Year, it's when my birthday is, it's all this stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I like flowers. It's gonna be flowers. That kind of red color on the side, it's slightly less red on camera than it is in person. Not by much. I want to do a thing this year, kind of similar to what I did last year. If you watched some of my videos from last year, you may have seen that I tried to incorporate the birth flower, the monthly flower, into each month theme. I didn't do it for every month. Sometimes it just didn't work, but I tried. This year, I want to do a similar thing, but with birthstones. Now, not incorporating the actual rock into the theme, because they're not nearly as distinct visually as flowers are, but incorporating the color of each birthstone into the theme. So January is garnet, so I did a little bit to incorporate some deep reds into the theme. Mostly through like stickers and stuff, like that flower that I just put down with like that bright or deep red kind of rose, that thing. It's just little bits. But yeah, I love this cover page. Now, if you watched my ranking all of my journals from the year video that I just put out, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But I ended up putting a lot of my early videos, or the early spreads of the year, lower tier. And it just was because as the year went on, I got better at this. So honestly, I'm incredibly optimistic with how well this turned out. If this is my first one of the year, I'm so excited to see how I'll improve come the end of the year. I've got every single month its theme planned out, except September. September is my wiggle room month, because I know that I will come up with some theme and be like, oh, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, I can't wait. And so that'll probably be September. I also might do a little bit of wiggling, but right now I've got nearly the whole year planned, which is very exciting. And yeah, I'm really interested to see how everything goes. This spread here, it doesn't look bad. It's just a little bit simple. And it's mostly functional. I had been doing a joy thankfulness page, just like a spread of things that made me happy, and I would have it in my overall book setup. And sometime in like October, I just completely fell off doing that. And so I decided to come the new book, this one right here, I would instead do monthly joy tracking rather than quarterly or whatever, how long it took me to fill out the book. So that's the plan. We'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, I'll make a joy page to put in the back of the book. But it's just, it is important to me to keep that tradition, habit thing up, because it does just make my day when I go and I look at all of the things and I'm like, this brought me joy. All of the good gifts God gives. So I said doing it on a monthly basis rather than for the whole book. We'll see how it goes. I love how this page turned out. It's so simple. It's so simple, but it's the beautiful, beautiful paper. The stamps. Oh yeah, I rave about the stamps a little bit in my other video. But basically, I got new stamps. I love them. And they make things look just so something, because they're messy. It's not that it makes it look put together, but it does in a way that is different than, hey look, I just wrote this with my hand. So I'm doing that 1 line a day thing that I did starting in November. I didn't do a good job of it in November. I've done a pretty good job of it in December. And it is nice that I'm not losing that journaling aspect, the summaries of my day. Because right now, without that, the only way I'm kind of archiving what happens in my day-to-day life is on my Snapchat. And sometimes I don't send any Snapchats, and so I'm like, I don't know what I did. What did I do? I don't know. So I like the line a day thing. It ends up kind of being like 3 lines, but it's summarizing. And I like it a lot. And that's kind of replaced the joy thing, because it's like one of the noteworthy moments, but it's different, because the joy page can be less noteworthy and more just nice, and the line a day can be more practical. I'm doing this sort of narrow weeklies again, but not incredibly narrow. The art is smaller than it has been in previous versions that I've done this way. But I did the tape on the edge just to clean it up, and I think it looks really nice. I love how these turned out. And then, the stamps. It was a little bit of an arduous task, but it looks so dang cool. And then I go through with the number stamps. You're not ready. Okay, maybe you are, but beautiful. Chef's kiss. But yeah, just look at the colors and the things. It's lovely. It's a lovely spread. I'm tooting my own horn. Consider it trumpeted. I love it. I love this so much. I kept walking up to my friends who know about my journal and stuff and being like, hey, look, I did a thing. Do you want to see my new journal? Here, look. And I have one more video that's coming out either before the end of the year or very quickly after the beginning of the year. I put out another video recently of me making a sort of gift certificate present for my niece. Well, we have since followed through, and the other day we set up her journal, and it was a lovely, lovely time, and we captured the process. So look out for that video. So another monthly setup, monthly end book setup, but for a child. It's really great. Anyway, look at this. The theme of the year is joy. Because last year, joy surprised me. This year, I am going in expecting it, because that is what God gives. I don't expect everything to be perfect, but I am going in with the mindset that is a promise that God gives us. He gives us joy and peace. And I am not intending to be surprised by it anymore. just grateful. Count it all joy, brethren, when you encounter various trials and temptations. Yep. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Enjoyed. This is my pretty standard setup that I've used for the last couple months, so we'll see when the time comes when I mix it up. But right now, this is it. It's pretty. It's functional. It's great. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day and your year. And Merry Christmas. Bye, friends.